I've been on here a few times in the last 18 months, and I've been a bit of a negative Nelly because I really think we were missing something in terms of mindset of I'm so positive now. I think I sense something has changed. I think Farrell's got this tour exactly right. He didn't rise to any of the baiting. He didn't read too much into it.
He's an extraordinary coach.
It's like the tragedy. Oh, sorry, the tragedy is too strong. Obviously, the World Cup is I think something's changed, and I don't think we realised how badly we messed up with the World Cup in terms of that was the only game that mattered, and we were projecting ahead the whole time. We can win it. We can win it. We've never won a knockout game in 40 years. There's only one game that matters, and I think that penny's dropped now. I thought when we hammered France in Marseille, they were talking about blips and all this, and it hadn't sunk in. I think two things have happened. The loss to England in Twickenham was a kind of okay, hang on a second now, and then I think David Humphreys coming in might just have changed things because Humphreys has the historical context. He was involved in 95, 99 and 03 World Cups. He was part of he retired in 06 after Ulster won their last trophy, the Magners League, but he was part of that cycle leading into the 07 disaster. And I just sense a few things. Osborne's selection at full back. When we went over to New Zealand in 2022, we went fully loaded, all established guys. That was a really gutsy selection to put Osborne full back. And I don't know, did you notice Humphreys during the week, he mentioned about no foreign props. Like, that's a real sign of, okay, we're building something here, And yet, after the win yesterday, they didn't come out and, they didn't lose the run of themselves. I think it's been really encouraging, and it gives me, actually, for the first time in a while, it gives me hope that we're on the right track.
Well, I suppose when you think that Ireland are certainly in attack, are not tearing teams open with the same panache that they were maybe during the height of this 2-3 year period that New Zealand tour jumps to mind, and even the kind of zip that was there for a lot of the World Cup. And I didn't think they were going to win yesterday. I just can't see it. South Africa are so good and away from home, and Ireland are just not firing the way they had been. So what's almost so encouraging is that there's a kind of a team spirit and a cohesion and maybe a staying in the moment steel that Farrell has genuinely imbued this team with, that even when things aren't going well, the base level is high enough to beat the world champions away from home. That they did that with the scrum completely malfunctioning, that they came from behind, which is not how you would envisage Ireland winning this game. The injuries, the absentees. Like, Farrell has done something remarkable here, that this team do not fold when actually they should have folded, I felt, yesterday in that second half. They'd kind of punched themselves out in the first half. South Africa are really rampant. South Africa didn't score a try yesterday. And that comes down to, the base core of what he's managed to carve out in this team, as opposed to the lovely intricacies that help you beat New Zealand with beautiful backline moves and we all ooh and ah. But there's like a core to the team which is so impressive. I don't think an Irish team's ever had it before,